God damn it, of course I have to do the stupid avatar things again. That's lovely.
Oh.
I swear, Streamlabs just doesn't like the avatars very much.
You're homophobic.
Can't
I'm kidding.
Belize. Lurk.
Oh, you're making a tinsel icon.
There we go. Okay, got that one to work. Now I gotta get you to work. There we go. There you are. I actually got notifications to work this time too, so
Hey.
supposedly, air quote. My gosh.
Yuck.
It has been.
Oh my god, it's Uzu.
Oh yeah, Uzo, hello. My gosh.
How you doing?
It is Uzo. I have to just keep competing with this stream music. Okay, I guess that's fine. So I'm trying to like lower it so then I'm not blasted.
Yeah.
And on the browser it's extremely low, like it's barely at 1%.
Oh my god.
But I'm able to manipulate it so then it's like louder on stream, but because I'm doing that, everything else is affected.
Oh.
Just one of the many lovely things, but Hello, Uzu. How? Oh no, you're at work. Just pat. But yeah, I am was working on a tinsel token, and I was actually thinking of a new token format. Where the character actually like pops out of the frame a little.
I've always loved that kind of style.
Yeah. I haven't really given it a try. So this is like, my attempt. That's not a circle.
Yeah.
I just didn't want it to be a freaking circle. So I was, trying like a diamond or something. It's like, oh, maybe I could put like a border or something, or just leave it simple like that. And it's like, I think I'll leave it simple like that because I don't think my monkey brain can handle anything more advanced.
Aw, don't say that.
I mean, sometimes it'd be like that, But now, Tinsel has the opportunity to join a game. Because, like, Babby was, like, in this one game, and one of the players was like, well, I gotta dip because, like, IRL stuff. And it's like, okay, cool. I didn't know about that. And Babby just, like, shows up metaphorically at my door and is like, hey, so you've been talking about Tinsel a lot. You want to try her? And it's like, huh? I wasn't really paying attention. I was just, like, super out of it. And it took her, like, a couple of explanations before, like, I got it. So it's like, oh, yeah, sure, okay. And then it registered, like, later that I said, like, yeah, okay, I'll join this game. And I was like, wait, what?
Uh-oh.
So now I'm like going to be in this game, and I get to do like Tinsel's accent, which nearly messed me up for another game yesterday because I had been practicing Tinsel so hard that I didn't remember how to do my other character.
Did you mix up Tinsel and Volkner?
One, how did you know? Two,
because they both have accents.
Well, I know they both have accents, but how did you? Is that like wait? So you only made the connection that it was the confusion between those two because of the accents and not because like you scarily
Yes.
remembered my game days?
No, it's just because the accents.
Okay, because you
I've
you
got a
have
weird.
wicked memories sometimes, and I will tell you like the weirdest thing.
I've got a weird memory. I remember the things that I really shouldn't.
Oh gosh.
But in this case, this is more of an educated guess.
Oh well, it was very 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 spot on. But yeah, the game Uzu. The game is using the Wildmount book, so it is taking place in Teldori, which I've never gotten to try. So nice. I had to like do very extensive reading while on top of doing extensive reading for Sprawl. Which I'm still nervous about, but you know, I'll do my best.
That's good. I believe in you.
But yeah, so like for Tinsel, as I was like planning, like, oh well, she's from this city or whatever, and Babby like responded with the equivalent of a small scream. Because apparently our characters are from the same city, and I'm like, ah, well, too bad we have two different extreme social standings. I'm a noble bitch. But yeah, no, it was funny. I think I'm gonna actually like, which, maybe this one. Oh, wrong layer. God, I always did like this one brush. It's just very difficult to ink something that's like massive by comparison. Because like close up the brush. Hang on, let me just. So close up the brush. Not too close. It has like a pencil-y grit to it on the outside. Unfortunately, I can't get it to go smoother when you like increase the size of it, so it just gets fuzzy.
Oh.
And yeah, so it has to be like a specific size or smaller than that. And it like it can be so great for lining, but you have to like go over a lot just to fill things in.
Yeah.
So it's like more wrist work, but the results are nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, and bruh, hang on. Let me go get the. Oh my god. All right, so I told my DM like, hey, do you want me to roll my stats fresh, or do you want me to just use the stats that I rolled in D&D Beyond, because you know they have a dice option pretty much. And they were like, no, roll them fresh, do it on Roll20. I was like, okay.
Did you roll like a god?
Hang on, I'm bringing it in.
I'll just assume.
So these were my stats that I rolled. Needless to say, I took the bottom one, and it like what was really funny is that I rolled like 2 18s and a 16.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why do I never get the suck and I roll character? Oh shit!
No, it was funny.
I've only had the good luck once, and that was with Dante, and I can't even play him anymore.
It's just a pep. No, well, then this is gonna upset you. So that happened, right? And it was really funny because the DM was like, "That's illegal." I was like, "Well, you should have had me take my D&D Beyond stats because they were worse."
Oh my god!
They were significantly worse than either of these. So yeah, so there was that.
What level are you guys starting at?
Everyone else started at level 3 because I'm showing up later. They are currently level 5.
Okay.
So I get some extra bits, including extra money.
You even missed like the early level trudge.
I did.
God.
And so no. So then the DM was like, "Okay, Mir, roll like roll this equation to see how much money you're gonna get at the start. So I'm gonna give you like 500G plus
Did you roll max?
like D10 times 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on screen.
I know, I'm just waiting for it to appear because the delay. I knew you fucking roll max.
It was so good. It was like, oh my god. I do get rich.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
you lucky son of a bitch. Give me your luck.
But it was really funny because I was like, hey, so like this is my character's backstory, you know, like her mother is a noble who totally legally inherited this money. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. She killed the equivalent of a Nazi for it, so it's fine. But yeah, so they were like, okay, well, yeah, so yeah, 500 plus this amount. I'm like, okay. And immediately in the chat, the DM is just like, he can't keep getting away with this. What is happening? I was like, I am and I will. And what was even funnier was that the DM was like, all right, well, when you join the others, you know, like certain events are going to take place and you're going to meet the others. Right now you are in Zadash, like the city, like I think it's a city, the city of the Zadash, and which is like, you know, it's fine or whatever. Actually, you know, hang on, let me save a fucking file before I keep going, because I'm just gonna I'm gonna end up working on this tinsel icon or whatever, and it's not gonna even have a file, and the thing's gonna crash, and then I'm never gonna have it again.
Yeah. She's so adorable.
Yeah. So that was going on, and then the DM was like, well, you can buy some stuff that you need before game starts, you know, because you're traveling and you're gonna meet these people in Zadash. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, well, where's your character from anyway? And I was like, oh, Port Damali. To which, you know, Babby screamed. And then calls it. And he's like, oh, so you traveled along the entire Menagerie coast, and then eventually, like, you made your way. Because I made a freaking travel plan. Oh, congratulations! It's always fun being a player. Usually, sometimes I won't say always fun. So, a decent amount of times, it's fun to be a player. Yeah. So, Tinsel has traveled along the Menagerie coast and passed through like this Wuyu Gorge or something like that. Like, it's just some treacherous pass. And the DM's like, okay, you're allowed to come up with like some scenarios for like each place that you visited, because Tinsel, the reason why she's like traveling is because, like, in her opinion, her school sucks. And she's like, they do not teach me anything new. It is all the same. It's not very interesting. And so, yeah, the curriculum essentially bores her. And she's trying to find a school that, you know, will teach her something new. Because she's considered a prodigy. Which, by the way, I started 20 int out the gate.
Of course you did.
Because the DM allowed Tasha's
that's
origins.
So good.
Yeah, so then I
love that shit. It's so good.
Yeah, so I swapped my charisma with my int, so I had the +2 int, which gave me like 20 int. It was very good, very good. But yeah, like Tinsel Tinsel's extremely smart, but not very wise. So it's just like, listen, I'm a fool, not an idiot. but yeah.
Listen, I may be stupid. It just ends there.
Well, I went to college. She's gonna be like, it has come to my attention. Something extremely important that I cannot deny no longer. I am small. Because she's now the shortest in the group. Oh, and she's also like, I think, second strongest in the group.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bruh, I gave her 16 strength.
What? Oh my god!
She's a wizard.
Oh my god.
There's a method to my madness, okay? There's a reason. There's
always a reason to your min-maxing madness.
Well, okay, the strength was just for thematic reasons. Because her dad is a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, yeah, I inherit my strength from my papa. But yeah, I also have an unarmed melee attack for her called ball check. So.
Oh, when you're that small, you're in ball punching range.
Oh yeah, I plan to use it if to those who deserve it. I'm sure many will. We'll see. But yeah, Tinsel has been traveling like in luxury, pretty much because she's a rich kid.
Yep.
And the what do you calls it? So she's been like in a carriage essentially, like the majority of her travel, and now she's like in this inn that everyone else is staying at, and the DM not just, so I guess like earlier yesterday notified me that the inn was actually quite expensive that everyone was staying in. I was like, how expensive are we staying? I mean, I'm not worried because I can afford it, but and he lets me know that inn is pretty much like where the rich people would stay, because they want to have people with deep pockets stay there. And so like for a suite room just to stay is like I think he said 4G a night.
Oh my god.
Which is not cheap.
No, it's not.
But Tinsel can afford that no problem. Well, I mean, she can still afford it no problem, but she can now afford like slightly less because I did make a deal with my DM, so then I can get a trinket. That's a reskinned hat of disguise self.
Oh.
But instead of it being a hat, it's going to be a bracelet.
Cute.
Because she is a gem tiefling, and she's warned like don't flaunt your horns around too much, and she's like, of course, like I won't do that. She'll do it sometimes.
I was gonna say.
And she's like, look, aren't they so pretty and shiny? What are you doing? Why are you holding a knife? Forgot her eyes are like square, like rounded cubes.
Nice.
But yeah. Oh, and her horns are apparently like to the DM is like in the 1K and higher range. In terms of, value.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool. And then out of curiosity, I asked like, hey, so I can't cast this spell, but technically speaking, if we needed a diamond component to, revivify somebody, could Tinsel use her horns? And DM's like, oh, well, I'll think about it. I was like, okay, well, you think about it, but just so you know, she'll never agree to it. I just wanted to know if it was possible. So in case anyone does try to ask her, she's like, "What? Are you crazy? I don't even know these people."
Oh my god.
It's like, "But Tinsel, it's for my daughter. I don't know her. I mean, you could still bring the body to like."
So what can you do for Tinsel?
What?
So what can you do for Tinsel if I allow us?
You're right.
Like, and in the time they spent discussing it, like the revivified time has passed. It's like, oh no, would you look at that?
like, nah, like, oh well. They are still relatively in one piece. You could just bring them to like a cleric or a druid. I read that like there are other spells to bring people back. You just need the body.
God.
And of course, they have to agree to come back, but at that point, that's whatever. But yeah, this is like the first time I played a custom subclass, like sub race.
Nice.
So it's like an interesting like little flavor add on.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to do work for it at all.
Woo.
I'm still laughing to myself because Tinsel was made as a joke. It's like, fine, I'll make my own like sparkle rainbow dog version of a tiefling. Why not?
All the best characters start out as a joke.
Oh my. Well, I will keep an eye out for that book. But yeah, I don't know. I think Babby likes drama for story reasons. So it definitely, I mean, it works out for the gem tieflings. Also, it works out in the Teldari setting because there's like a huge dragon problem. So yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. I'm like speaking more in like Babby's intonation for this accent because I'm really tired right now.
Oh.
That's fine. Because Tinsel will be a little bit higher like this. But I'm a tired mirror.
Oh.
It's whatever. So what are you up to, dude?
Currently nothing.
God, I wish that were me.
I mean, I shouldn't be doing nothing, but I don't want to do anything.
God, I wish that were me.
Don't be me. You're being productive. I am not.
I don't want to be productive. I've been like productive for like a couple of days, dude.
Oh.
And I'm steadily reaching burnout. Oh yeah, I finally got a freaking commission slot for Mags.
Hey, nice.
You know how long I've been haunting just to get a commission for Mags?
Oh.
And I was like, Mags, let me know when you're open. And because Mags does it through like, post.
Yeah.
And just like forgets to tell me, I was like, Mags! And then
God.
finally, like I messaged them before their slots were entirely filled because I noticed it was like 3 out of 4 slots. I was like,
monkey noise.
Yeah, like, and then I messaged Mags. Mags didn't get back to me till the next morning. I was like, Mags!
Oh my god.
You're nocturnal usually. It was so funny.
Oh my god.
At least to me.
Who who are you asking them to draw? Is it
Uh,
June?
my pirates.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing that Uzu did when Uzu commissioned me for like specific content. And I was
Yes.
here's the refs, here's their generalized info, like just do it, just draw, freaking make, you know what to do. Have freedom. And so yeah.
Nice.
You see that? I did a really nice save there. Oh gosh.
Just got you there.
Oh god. Terrible. No, but yeah, Eric, I'll be mindful for myself. Um, but I also, I want to get some of these orders done faster. But it's not like I'm not just doing talking work and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Which, by the way, I did test out a character auction, like you
Ooh.
know where.
Yeah.
Um, bruh, it's like someone autobot it like within the day. I was like,
Nice.
huh. Well, that's cool. That's good to know.
Ew.
Gosh.
Is that a custom brush you're using?
Huh?
Is that a custom brush you're using?
Yes, I made it.
Oh, nice.
What, you want it?
Yeah.
Here. Give me a hot second. Mm. Put this to my desktop. Discord. Come on, you're not that laggy. Let's go. Here. There you go.
Thank you.
And yes, I did
Lionheart
call it
boy.
Lionheart Boy. So
Thank you.
yeah, it's really I don't know. It's like it's nice for like when you zoom out and then it just looks pretty damn clean.
Yeah.
But that's the trick. You just have to work really big and then shrink it down.
Mm-hmm.
As with most of what we do. So meh. You're gonna draw spears from memory.
Apparently.
I can draw spears from memory. Like, no joke, I actually can, but
I mean, you've drawn him a lot. I believe me, I am not complaining.
God. The other day, Uzu said like the most. I say the other day. I think it was like a week ago or so, maybe a little bit more. But Uzu said like the most relatable thing, when it came to ships.
Uh-huh.
And I was oh my god. I don't know if I sent you the like, well, I guess I'll die, but it has like a cat face on it. You want? No, I'll go get it. It's actually worth. It's worth the joke. Oh. What do you mean I have to scroll for it? God. Oh, I'll find you. Red. You wouldn't believe how fast I'm scanning through these images.
I believe it.
It's like muscle memory to try and find the one. God. Found it. Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me because I felt so freaking called out. Even though Uzu was just calling out herself. Because it was so damn relatable. And what she said was like, the reason why she ships, like, she ends up shipping like her own characters and stuff because she doesn't want to, you know, have that feeling of like burdening like another player or whatever, like for a mutual ship that's already there, like between characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, bruh, same. And that's why, like, I made these stupid pirates, and then freaking all I get is like occasionally people will be like, "Oh my god, they were crewmates." And I was like, I am going to just, I'm so mad.
Oh my god, they were crewmates.
No. Ooh.
I'm just gonna put that on the list of things you'll never live down.
Alright, so like, Eric, just to keep it simple, I'm sure you already know, like, you know, players, like, sometimes, like, they have, like, romance happen between, like, their PCs and shit, and, or with, like, a PC, NPC, whatever, and, yeah, so, like, you, like, as, regardless of, you know, like being an artist or, you know, just like a writer, whatever, like you want a little bit more of that content, and sometimes you're just like, more, but then you don't want to be a pest to the other person, and so you're just like, more. And you just kind of go into your corner like, well then I guess I'll just make my own, and then you're just like sitting there in like in this dark corner, and then just like holding up two like little paper dolls of these new characters that you made just for that, like, that feeling of fulfillment. You're like, now kiss, and then they
Yeah, that's such a fucking mood.
and then that's what I do, because like, oh my god, it's like I have a like a decent amount of like ships with like Uzu or like you, or well, actually no, yeah, we got a couple, we got several, but yeah, and so like, I personally always feel like a little bad.
Oh, don't feel bad.
And like, it's just a general mood, because you're like, oh well, like it's totally valid if I'm just drawing it and stuff like that, but like am I doing it too much? Am I bothering? Like, but then
I
at
will
the same
definitely,
time, it's like
I will
I don't
definitely
give a shit.
say at
I'm doing
least,
it anyway.
hell yeah, I will definitely say that like in terms of like hours, like I totally don't mind whenever and wherever you talk about it or draw them. I love it. It's just I'm always low energy. I never have the time for things.
No, it's valid. I'm just being a sad schmuck. Um, but yeah, it's like, oh gosh, they're cute.
Adorable.
But yeah, it's just, ugh. And it's not that weird to balance. I mean, like, just don't be overbearing about it and don't be weird.
Yeah, you just gotta be delicate and not like, especially if like there's more people like in the party or something. It's like all right, you can keep your romance to yourselves a little bit. Like don't hog the scenes, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a mood. I try to be conscious about how much screen time I have when it comes to uh, like talking to an NPC my character likes or whatever. I'm just like, we have to be quick. And what's gonna be funny with like Tinsel,
Mm-hmm.
um, is that she doesn't really have like romantic interest. She's like just this freaking rich girl gremlin of a character. And so like, we actually oh my god, I actually have a pickup line for her,
Oh my god.
and it is like, like, oh hello. What is a handsome place like you doing in a man like no.
That's adorable.
uh, you admitted it. Uzu admitted it. Oh my god.
Screen Cafe, you have it in writing.
I do have it in writing. Oh my gosh, you can't deny it. You can't deny it, Uzu. You can't deny it no longer. I freaking know it.
But
I had the feeling, and I didn't want to like be all like, oh no. Or is there a thing, or is there not a thing? And then you never like update the relationship chart, so how am I supposed to know? Just add like a warbly uh like voice mod over this, like oh, I don't know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's whatever. Well, I mean, Primrose is a very, I don't know, like enchanting character, maybe? Question mark. But yeah, oh my gosh. I was like, it's so cute. And then I just remembered everything that you told me like back in your other game, like long ago, and I was like, huh? Oh, I know it's not traditional romantic. Freaking, I know what H he is, but like, bruh. Little like her little fur coat a little more over here. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is like from this drawing, by the way. Give it a second. It'll get there. There we go.
Hey. Adorable.
Yeah, so I was like testing it out and everything, and her arcane focus is like these enchanted scissors.
Oh,
because she's like a divination wizard. So I was like, oh, maybe she can be like the Fate sisters.
oh, that's cute.
So uh, an enemy's like about like, oh, I got the crit, and she's like, eeny, meeny, oh, you, and just like plucks like a magical string from like the weave in front of her and just snips it. She's like, not anymore, you don't. Like, go ahead, fail. And it's really funny. I can and will use these on other players.
Your DM's gonna fucking hate you.
Oh, I'm sure, but perish, I guess. It's like, oh, okay, so uh, they hit you for like, oh, what? They hit me? Like, yeah, isn't that my decision?
You can only have so many portents, Mir.
It's true. It's true. I can and will abuse them though, like when necessary. And it's gonna be funny because some people are gonna be like, "Oh man, what a waste of a portent die." It's like I think you and I have two different definitions on what is wasteful, but sure.
My God,
It's
chaos.
it's like yeah, she's just this dumb, smart at the same time gremlin. Just like, oh, don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't know what she's doing.
Lovely.
Yeah. Forgot to do the lining in her other horn. Dang it. Ugh. Yeah, portent on other players is funny. Oh, thank you for the follow. Nice seeing you again. God, this music's actually like freaking chill. I don't want it there. Got to be smart about these lines. They can't be going all over the place, you know? Yeah, like over here would be good. Hello, hello. Is school treating you good, bud? Oh, I thought you said you were in school a long time ago. Well, well, my bad. I feel like I should probably close this gap a little bit more. Oh well, I'm not doing it. It's too much work. It's going to realign her gem a little bit more. Yes, yes. Oh, she's looking so cute. That's close enough. It's just,
Close enough.
yeah, close enough. Let's just grab these colors here and just clean this up a little bit more. to just grab all these and make sure that it just looks decent enough. Yes, they're all on the same layer, but I don't give a shit right now. I'm probably gonna care later, but actually, what would be smart of me is to make like a small gray. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just so then I can actually see where the colors are peeking out. Because she's like, no, wrong layer. No bully. My God, everyone is coming in here. That is pretty nice. But yeah, the only reason I'm actually working on this is because the game's tomorrow.
Nice.
So it's like, wow, I gotta get this kind of nice looking. And yeah. And speaking of tokens, I actually need to like also do one for what's her face? Regina. Because she's like in Uzu's game, she's like the the only NPC right now who's joined us who doesn't have one, and it's so funny.
Oh.
Uzu. Uzu. Wait, did she send it to you?
If we're looking at the same thing, I'll assume so.
Yeah. all she types is, here is your husband. I'm like, I swear, like, oh my God, like I have freaking feral reaction. That is also tinsel energy. She's gonna be like, oh my God, if she met somebody like Spears here, she's like, oh hello, tall, dark, and well, not really dark, but you know, handsome, definitely. Hello.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
It's like, stay still for a bit. I'm going to draw you a little. It's for inspiration for something else. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God.
God. I can't wait. The DM is actually going to be using Tinsel's book Burning Love in the game.
Oh my God.
Like somewhere out there is her book, and she's going to be like, oh, what is that you're reading? Oh, Burning Love. What is that? What is that about? Would you like to tell me? Who is the author?
Oh God.
Dazzling Darling. Oh my God, that is a very nice name, I think.
Amazing.
She's dumb and chaotic, and I love her.
Beautiful. I'll be sure to bug you and ask how that game goes.
We'll freaking see. You know, like how I am with games now. Like if they're not going so hot, I tend to just dip.
Oh, I know.
So yeah. Fingers crossed, though. You know, might be.
Yeah.
No. I brush, and I was supposed. God damn it! I keep thinking I'm like on this other color, and I'm not. I was supposed to message you about your boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shannon expressed interest in me drawing Ren. So. Yeah. Yo boyo, yeah. I mean, I to
From what
draw
little
him
I've
for
seen of
like.
Ren, he is a good boyo. I just
I
got to
already
go off
drew
what
him
I
a
see on my
couple of
Twitter
times.
feed.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I drew that lad a couple of times though, for Valentine's at least.
Hey.
Yeah, and his freaking massive pecs were still sticking out, so. No shame. Tinsel would be feral about that. It's like, hold still, I need to draw you. Inspiration. Yeah, no shame. Just never go back. You made your choice. Gotta do her little hair loopies, you know. No, but yeah, do the yeah, all you need to do now is just like send me descriptions specifically of what you're looking for, and I can set that up.
I love just listening to the accent slip away.
What?
Because you started the sentence with the accent and then just went back to mirror.
She's really fun to talk with. Okay, it's really fun. In my defense,
You're
there's
good,
no
I'm just
defense
teasing you.
here. No defense at all. Went too far out. I forgot to lock it. She's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah.
It's still kind of funny. I'm just like out the gates, best stats, great intelligence,
Unbelievable.
and she's just a feral gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
What
How's
will
that
she
silver?
contribute?
How's that silver spoon taste?
Uh, pretty damn rich, dude. Think so. Actually, tastes like a platinum spoon to me.
Oh my god.
I gotta do her brows. I think I like. Yeah, both of them have to be the same color because if I do only just one, it's gonna look weird. In most cases. And I don't want her looking weird yet.
Yeah.
And that's what the bracelet of disguise is for. Hey, so if you're there, now draw my other husband. You don't actually have to. I'm just being a punk, but but also pokes fingers together.
Which one? You have a lot of husbands.
Which one? Colin, do Colin. Scarab. Scarab, my love. He is best husband. Oh my god. Can I just grab the lasso tool? Oh my gosh. Okay. It was just like, now!
No, you may not! Not with that attitude.
It's like, but what if I want to? Can't wait to be worth so much in a game where dragons exist to do extremely terrible, worse things than normal. That's cool. That's fine. That's interesting. Of all the reading I had to do, I did like extra research on on an event called the Chroma Conclave. And that's pretty much like when dragons and Teldori just like rocked the shit of everything. And they're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna take over this place. Why? Because we can, and it's ours. Okay, cool. Bye.
Cause we're fucking dragons.
Yeah, we're dragons. Who's gonna stop us? You? No. No. Yeah, so Tinsel's mother, Eclipse, she was given to a draconian. Which like are the equivalents of like Dragonborn, I think. If I remember that right. I could totally be wrong, but whatever. Who cares? You're not telling the story. I am. No, it's okay. But yeah, so like, oh my god, I cannot get this freaking thing right. I just want to get this small bit. Just this tiny, I think I just gotta turn down the airbrush. Yeah, that'll do it, okay. Yeah, so she was given to this draconian, pretty much like, in ways of, you did good, my follower. Have pretty thing. And eventually the conclave was like, being destroyed. The fall of the conclave, more or less, and they were being chased out. And so the draconians, who were like, a lot of people are not going to be real cool with a lot of things real fast. I mean, they weren't already, but they're gonna. So they fled with everything they had. And this draconian in particular took Tinsel's mother with him to the Menagerie Coast, to Port Damali. And so he just pretty much like lived under secrecy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Until one day, uh, like after hiring like a bunch of like adventurers to do like a task for him, he had like this little party, and that's where Tinsel's mom, Eclipse, met her papa, um, Drell, and they had a moment, um, and Drell left after that, um, and a year later, Tinsel would be on scene at the baby. And
Hey.
also a year later, Tinsel's mother uh, took over the noble household, um, with the mysterious sudden death of the original noble. So
Oh,
yeah,
how could that have happened? Oh
uh,
no.
well, perish. Um, but yeah, so that happened, and it was pretty good, if I do say so myself.
Hey.
Um, but yeah, also like Tinsel's mom is like a low level uh, dragon sork, so kind of
Mm-hmm.
works out for itself. Um, but yeah, so that went down, and then Tinsel's father showed back up again, more or less for the equivalent of a booty call. And then Tinsel's mother was like, "You left something here a long time ago. I've been taking care of it. Take a look." And just like puts the baby on the freaking table. And he was just like, "Oh!" And it's funny because he didn't like shy away from that. He's like, "I'm a father." And he's like, "All right, lads, you're on your own. I'm in the family way now." And he just like ditches his team um to stay with like his big woman, and his wee hairless baba.
I mean, the obvious choice.
Yeah, the obvious choice. Um and yeah, it's just it's lovely. Um and then Tinsel, she grows up there in Port de Mali, and because like I rocked her freaking into extremely high. I wrote her as like a prodigy who just got bored with school, and so she's trying to find something else that is worth learning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Most likely she'll end up like learning stuff on the go, or maybe she will find a school that's like not shit. So yeah,
Who's to say?
we shall see. Yeah. But she is a white, no, sorry, a salt and pepper diamond gem tiefling.
Yeah.
Hence
Adorable.
why she's like both like black, gray, and white.
Yeah.
Um, and very cute. I have to like double check how I did her horns. No wait, hang on. Let it scooch. Okay. There we go. I'll just move her to the side so I have her open as a reference. Yeah. I still have to do her like little freckles too. Ah, is she cute? Let's get the airbrush out and just powder some gray around here. Yeah, it's good. Let's get a bit more that purpley color going on in this horn. But yeah, it's pretty. like an interesting, fun idea, question mark, question mark. But oh my gosh, how did I even get that color? That's not even what I selected. Again? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to at least just being an agent of chaos.
Hell yeah.
Though honestly, this is still not stopping me from finding a game, that works for both of our schedules. So wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge, wink, 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 nudge, nudge.
One day.
One day.
Yeah, Eclipses. Wait, Leslie, did you see Eclipse?
Yeah, you showed me.
Yeah. Hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
God. She tells Drell what to do and he likes it.
We stan a short king.
No, Zoom. How dare you? Can't believe. Gosh. I can't stand either of you. How dare you? Eric, how dare you? I know she's dummy thick, but why would you call it out? How dare you? Yeah, I guess. Gosh. I was like giga stressed on Monday.
Oh no.
My fam was like, oh, we gotta fix this thing in the house. And because I was like helping them all day, I forgot that I had Monday streams.
I was wondering where you were on Monday.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so freaking late in the day, and I was just sitting there drawing, and I'm like, boo, 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 boo.
Oh.
Actually, no lie, it wasn't even Monday when I realized that.
Oh.
It was Tuesday when I realized that,
no.
and I was like, huh. No! So, it's the worst. Kind of, sort of. I mean, it's whatever, but still. Let's do her little cheeky marks. She looks so cute.
Mm-hmm.
This is the face that you wouldn't assume is the one who writes erotica. And yet. Oh god, this freaking trash goblin. Oops. Go. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, innocent. No, she's innocent. What do you mean, Agent Chaos? What? No. She would never cause problems ever. Totally wouldn't use like her port and die just to win a bet. Or make somebody fail a freaking um, death save throw, yeah.
Oh my god.
She has that power. She can do it.
Nasty.
It's fine. She's a merciful god.
The fact she thinks herself a god is a.
I'll fucking do it again. Yeah, actually.
Oh my god.
Like, you think I won't? Okay. You placing bet. Alright, we'll see. Gonna get this freaking shawl thing to look right. Let's turn off her colors for a second. Just don't even know how that happened, but alright, cool, that's fine. Select around here, select around there. Get this little section too. Awesome. Okay, cool. So, technically speaking, if I were to just do this, it should be okay. Cool. It's all one color. Awesome. Actually, grab my wet brush here and just do the tips. So many weasels died for this freaking thing.
Oh my god.
Did I tell you how she got it?
No.
The first shawl was handmade for her by her dad.
Mm-hmm.
When she was really little, because he's like, my wee hairless Baba, I don't want her to get cold and stuff. Even though they live in like a tropical zone, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And he just pretty much brings a crate of weasels home one day, and just like these listen, this thing is made out of freshly hand punched weasels, okay?
Hand punched. As opposed to other kinds of punching.
No, it was made with love. And it was very quick. They died very quickly, except for that one that struggled.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. She does have another book in the works called Braided Passion,
Oh God.
which is a love story between a dwarf and a minotaur. And she's like, you get it because, you know, the hair, the braids and stuff is romantic.
So romantic.
Yeah. And she's like, a long pause. Also a monster fucking. Just want to play this stupid, chaotic idiot. Like, oh, but she's not stupid, yeah. That's perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She isn't street smart at all. That's okay.
It's her lowest stat wisdom.
Uh, well, I'm not gonna deny it, but it's one of the low stats, yeah.
Oh my God.
The next one's charisma. Because, like, I put all her high stats, you know, one, where she needed them for as a wizard. And then two, so then, one, so she could be strong. Two, so she could be healthy. And three, so she can dodge things.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like are equal valid points to consider.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's incredibly strong for a wizard. I mean, that's usually like a wizard's dump stat, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For strength, because they're like, what do we need strength for? It's like, able to cast punch.
God.
But yeah, it's poor weasels. I'm just pretty sure, like, Babby says that he probably like eradicated a small population of weasels just for this.
Oh my God.
Thing. It's like he's just as chaotic. I love it. Oh yeah, I also am gonna get a ascending stone in this game for free, just to call back home. And there's no time limit on how long the message can be.
Yeah.
But like once the you know conversation is done, then that's you know you gotta wait till later. For the stone to recharge. And I don't know. I think it's like not bad. But gosh, it is pretty freaking funny. That she like could technically have a 2-hour conversation.
God.
And then could receive a 2-hour conversation back. So however long like the conversation started for her is how long the other people can talk for.
Jesus.
And it is pretty good. Did someone freaking ping me? What the heck? What's happening? Oh, right. this the face of somebody you would trust?
After talking to you, no.
If you just met her.
I mean, if you just met her, of course, but like, I know what lies under that.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. What color should her token background be, do you think?
Hmm. Hmm. Maybe the blue of her jacket.
Let's try. Because this is gonna be like that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like a gradient,
Yeah.
but like not a dark gradient, just like light blue to light blue. She also has like some color peakings here, so I gotta fix that. Can't notice the stuff all the time on gray.
Yeah.
Should I add shading?
That's up to you. For a token, you probably don't have to, because, like, it's going to be zoomed out.
That's true. Here's what I'll do. I'll do the lazy version of it. Hang on, you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. There's a method to my madness.
Yeah, that works.
So there's just like little bits.
Yeah, just shade by the plane.
Yeah. And she's like, I look so cute. It's okay to be in denial. Do that so I can see where the marks are. Any more? Just a couple, but it's not going to be too noticeable since you're right, it is going to be zoomed out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sleepy sheepy.
It's just a yawn.
It was so defensive shit. Like, okay, goddamn.
Listen, I know a bunch of people I know separately are just like, every time they hear a yawn, it's like, oh, you're sleepy. I'm like, no, I'm not.
I'm just messing with you, though.
I know, I'm just playing it up a little bit.
Just testing like where this can be at. Maybe blue? Oh yeah, blue is good, and then I'll just do a little dusting of purple here and there. Let's lower the opacity. Lower the opacity more. Just airbrush. Just to get rid of the hardness here and there. Maybe gentle airbrush for certain areas. Okay, cool. Grab this. this, grab this, put it in a folder, and then bam, we give her a quick outline after getting rid of some dust. My God. Gotta get rid of a lot of dust. Okay, correction. Oh, that's where some of the dust was. Is it on here? Okay, so there's more dust over here. There we go. It's a little nicer. I could totally just like drop her thing here so then it's like perfect outline. Almost. I kind of like it with like the double border going on.
Yeah.
Whoops. Forgot to lock that. Just little bits and pieces. Let's see, like if I can increase the border size without it looking too funky. So 3, yeah, I'll leave it at 4. 4 is a good spot. Yeah, so there's still more dust on this. Dang it. Unless it's not dust, then it's just because of the brush. It's most likely the brush. Dang it. Gotta just go in and clean it myself. All this love and care. Very nice, very nice. Yes, yes, yes. Did I accidentally eradicate her nostril? God damn it. Unless it's still there. Nope, I got rid of it. Dang it. Yeah. Let's grab this over here, do the same. Purple instead. There we go. I think this looks pretty good. And all I have to do is just turn that off and yeah, bam, there you go. That's Tinsel token.
She's adorable.
She's adorable and she's going to be an agent of chaos and it's going to be great. And then people are probably going to have very mixed feelings about her being in the game. But you know, perish. Whew.
Is this the same game where Babby plays that pink-haired chick?
No.
Oh.
No, she's in another game. This time she's playing her Kabuki Tiefling again. Suki.
Oh.
So same Tiefling, different setting, and mildly altered backstory.
Yeah.
And so now the team is going to have 2 Tieflings, both incredibly rare because they're not normal Tieflings. Yeah, I just gotta export this. Icon. I think I said I was supposed to export it at like 280 by 280. Yeah, that makes about yeah, that makes sense. All right, that is taken care of. Hey. Oh, actually gotta check in my files. How does it look? Because I'm not used to uploading tiny icons, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. She doesn't look bad tiny, but I do need to go back in and adjust something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so what I'm going to end up doing, because like now that I'm looking at it in its small form, her eyelash disappears. So I'm just
Oh.
going to create this like quick little white outline, so you know it's visible. Um, what else? Gotta look at it again. The horn's fine. The hand's fine. Maybe like another white line around here, because it's let me see, a little bit bigger than that, a little bit bigger. Yeah, like it appears almost like this big on my desktop.
Mm.
So I have to look at it and make sure that like little bits and pieces stand out just right.
Yeah.
Um, without it being like too overbearing and weird.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, you know, it's whatever.
Yay.
Headcanon, her ear only has that tear because she had an earring and it got ripped out.
Ooh.
By herself.
Oh.
She did something really stupid. She, like, it got caught. She's like, ah! That's why she doesn't wear earrings anymore.
And perfection.
Never again. Alright, there we go. Now it's saved. And done and pretty. Yes. I think I still have an hour left of stream time.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah. Dealer's choice. What should I work on?
I don't know. What do you have to work on?
Nothing that's appropriate for this channel.
Rip.
Actually, let me see. What do I got? What do I got? I have to have something. Besides those tokens. Don't really want to work on tokens right now. Oh, I actually could finish cleaning up another order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So move this a bit. Move this over here. Get out of here, Tinsel.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah. So this is also like a sketch con.
Nice.
I have to like go back over it for like all these other details and stuff like that, and I had to figure out like where the freaking pieces of the ship were. It was interesting to say the least.
Getting a little experience drawing ships.
Is that supposed to be a pun?
It wasn't, but I guess now it is.
I did it to myself too. Damn it. Could have
you
gotten away with it. I was like, okay,
you really could have.
I didn't realize, okay, I am used to being bullied right now. But yeah, I'm getting some decent experience drawing ships.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for this, but I guess. That's the only way I'm gonna get content is just getting bullied.
We carry you.
We carry you. Alright, alright. See how it is.
Tee.
Tee hee. Cannot draw flutes to save my life.
Doot.
Dude, I have to keep pulling up like these references and stuff and just looking at them, and this is the wrong one. This is also the wrong one. Where is it? This one is this one. Okay, let me just pull it all the way over here. There we go. I gotta draw this last with all this stuff. Yep, humans do need to eat. Speaking of which, did you eat?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, that's why the stream's delayed. It took too long to cook something, so I was like, I'll just update the stream information.
Tee. I had sushi.
Ooh. That sounds yummy.
It was delicious.
I had lentil soup.
Nice.
And yet again, another soup on stream day.
Stream soup.
Stream soup. Gosh. nice thing about sketch cons is like because they're still sketches, and even though I'm like making refined sketches,
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't have to do a lot of back and forth corrections
Yeah.
because it's a sketch, not a super refined piece.
Oh yeah, I fucking love when I get sketch comms.
It's like
Looks at my backlog of commissions that are all clean cell shades. I'm like, oh boy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have offered.
mm-hmm.
It's just I have a preference.
Just you finish things a lot faster when it's not very heavily involved for hours and hours and hours and
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, one of the commissions I have to do is a 2-character fight. And I'm like, oh god. Though, that one doesn't bother me as much because one of the characters is Cassidy. So I'm like, cool.
Ah,
Feels good to get paid to draw your own character.
yeah. You didn't do discount, right?
Hmm?
Did you do the discount kind of thing or no?
Nope.
Yeah. It's like,
I know
okay, I
not
mean,
to
if you want
because
my own character, sure, but you're paying full price.
yeah, I mean, I know my because this was my friend who commissioned it, so like I know no matter what I charge them, she's just gonna tip me anymore. So I don't have to discount or anything because she'll make up for it.
Goodness. Ugh. So I'm trying to see how long I'm gonna last for this stream.
Understandable.
It's not like I don't want to stream, but I am like, despite like all like my uppity tone chatter, um, I am in a lot of pain right now, so it's
What happened? What did you do?
normal things.
Here.
No, legit normal things. I have
Okay.
endo, dude. It's like,
Gotcha.
can't really do anything about it, and it's just like, oh.
Mm.
um, it'd be like that sometimes. It's whatever.
Eek. Yeah.
I'm just like, I can do it. I can do it. I don't need it. It's like sheer force of will. Gosh. This is looking pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, admittedly, that's as far as I got when it came to posing for like a freaking flute, because I don't play a flute, so I don't know
Yeah.
how it freaking looks. So this is probably like extremely incorrect. Like, Mir, you could just look up reference. It's like, you know how hard it is to find specific like references of somebody holding a flute?
Yeah.
So you just have to rely on your own knowledge of anatomy.
Yeah.
Actually, in all honesty, where the hell is it? Mm, let's see. Mm, this arm should be like here, like further back,
Mm-hmm.
and then like this can just be straightforward. It's supposed to be an L, like
Yeah.
oh, like almost perfect 90 degree to what the instrument is.
Mm-hmm.
So that much I do know. And it is also just because like I did hold a ruler in my hands just to do this. So oh yeah, that would be a quick fix, wouldn't it? Just look it up on YouTube, on the YouTubes. Remember that freaking uh, hands are like this. Sausages. Yeah, whenever I want to draw somebody, playing an instrument, it's a lot of finagling
Yeah.
and just fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, well, that doesn't look accurate, and I'm just like,
well, your face is inaccurate.
yeah. It's like, shh, it's okay, don't worry about it. I said that, like, they're a flute player. I never intended for them to be a good flute player. Gosh.
But I'm.
Oh yeah, that's a good suggestion, Shannon, and I'll try that out. Not right now though, because my freaking music feedback is uh, plugged into my browser. I don't want you guys to hear YouTube copyright.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Eric. When in doubt, pinky out. That's what I'm doing with her right
Absolutely.
now. Pinky up and out. Put like her thumb down here. Yeah. Close enough, yeah. I think I might like. She's supposed to have like a belt of some sort, like right around here.
Hmm.
So I think what I'm going to do is like sacrifice part of her corset looking thing
Hmm.
and do the belt there, just so then we have like this nice break between
Yeah.
what's going on from the bottom to the top. It's okay if it's a little high waisted. Who cares? Well, I care, but I'm also like designing clothes from the ground up at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm. So you should have like this high waisted thing going on here, like no, 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 no. Eh? Maybe. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Hmm. I need to get rid of more of this area here. Just let it fall into the waistline. Yeah. All right. See you later.
Shut up.
It's kind of funny you knew exactly what I was giggling about. Hmm. Should put something like between this area here. Like, I don't know, like a big dumb belt or something.
Yeah.
And just have this like as a wrap. Oh, hello.
Hello. Welcome back,
Welcome
Uzu.
back. Glad you got home safely. Yeah. I think I'm doing the freaking belt tie on the wrong side. Ow. Have to stretch my fingers.
Don't pull them out.
I'm stretching them, not cracking them. Yet. You know, unless. Shock the heck out of my hands. Like. Hey Uzu, what do you do on stream?
Mm-hmm. She jams, doesn't she?
Hmm?
Who streams a game?
I play a rogue. It's a D&D stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
I keep saying I need to stream again, my drawing art and shit, but then I never do.
Just make overlay, find a day, you're done. Just do it. That's all I do.
Imagine having the energy.
I don't. That's why I guess. I mean, the last time I streamed by myself without guests, I knocked over some smoothies, so you know.
Oh, mirror.
And I still have the recording,
Oh no.
and it was just like, it was madness. Like you could just hear me panicking in the distance, be like, "Mayday, Mayday!" Like from the kitchen area.
Oh my god.
And I'm just running back and forth, like, "Oh, I need a paper towel. Oh, it's everywhere." It was awful. And then freaking Babby was just laughing at me in the chat. I was like, "You're not helping." Yeah, and then I did what Bird did and just get some guests, you know? Yeah. It was nice, you know, they help provide me some energy and occasionally point my attention back to chat because I will just stare at my tablet a little too long. But yeah, just that's my advice just for art streams. Like if you do have guests, they are very helpful just to keep your energy level up and just to have a conversation going. But also to like have like pre-written topics ahead of time. Yeah,
Or
they
just
don't
be
have
me
to
and
be
be in
like.
the gallery.
Hmm? What about my gallery?
No, I said, or you could just be me and be a peanut gallery.
Oh, which is like just toss a peanut, like dance monkey dance. Come on, entertainment monkey, let's go.
It's more of just
That's
like
what
you
Babby said.
does something, me laughs.
I mean, that was me on my first stream. It worked.
Oh.
um, oh yeah, and then you gotta do like your whole alert system and stuff, and it's just like that's not that hard. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like it's whatever. Um, gosh. But yeah, I think like for you know just streaming in general, you don't want like long swaths of silence like I'm doing right now, just because like I mean I'm not normally like this. It just doesn't help that I like feel like something is punching my guts. So you know,
Agony.
it's just. It's like I got this. It's fine. It's like, is it? No.
Oh.
But I need to do what I need to do to get content. Oh yeah, another thing for art stream. Setting up a schedule calendar in
Yeah,
general.
for sure. Yeah.
Like, don't use the Twitch like schedule thing where you just type in, you're like, I will stream on these days for like ever or whatever.
Mhm.
You could put that and just completely ignore it, but uh, use like Google Calendar or whatever, because there's this little add-on,
Mm.
like a little widget, uh, that will link to that Google Calendar doc,
Mm.
and you can specify like this specific like things on this calendar I want to be marked on this widget. And it's really really nice because then you can like how I did in an emergency, like I opened the calendar because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have dinner really late and it's gonna cut into my stream time, so I just delayed the stream and I was like, just I changed the title to like delayed, it's starting at this hour instead.
Mhm.
um and yeah, and it'll reflect that, and it's very useful. And you can just cry a river later. Yeah, she's looking pretty good. I need to do her musical tune. Dang it. Okay. Wrong one. But yeah, you two should do streams. It'll be fun.
Tee. When I get my act together, I'll eventually do it.
Also, raids are a thing, so. In case you ever wanted to synchronize with other people.
Mhm.
And just like they can send you their viewers or vice versa. Like
Mhm.
at the end of their stream, and you're like, wow, cool, a raid. Don't know why they call it that, but close enough, whatever. There we go. That looks nicer. Aren't they just in love and annoying each other? Because this one's supposed to be like, hey, hey, do you like my music, babe? It's like, I'm driving a boat. It's like, well, you're not going to crash into anything anytime soon.
Yeah, well, what's that? I've already crashed.
I
What?
just have
How?
like a SpongeBob moment, like, you're good, you're good, you're good. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches.
Oh my god.
It's a classic. This brush. Good, good, good. I have to go back over this muscular lass. I think she's like mostly done in terms of posing. So I just need to draw on like all the extra bits she's supposed to have. Like she's gonna have a bracer on her arm apparently.
Mm.
I don't know. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
And it's just supposed to look cool and stuff like that. So there you go. Easy, cool looking. I'm lagging There we go. Lagging isn't cool. What I'm doing on her arm is like this tattoo that I remember the note said that she has. Um, which is like unfortunate because the bracer is also on the same arm that has the tattoo. Uh, which I'm just
Then
like,
why even have the tattoo?
yeah, right. So honestly, I was thinking of taking like artistic liberties and just moving the bracer to the other arm
Mm-hmm.
because it just would make more sense. So then the ship was more visible or whatever. That's what it's supposed to be. It's like a ship on ocean waves or something. And I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. And then I read like, oh, there's a bracer on the same arm. It's like, I wonder if they did that on purpose. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Or don't. I'm not a cop.
Bye.
Bye. It's my default now. Just like, okay, have fun. Or don't.
It's like, bye. Have fun storming the castle.
Hee hee hee. Gosh. Might have to do something for her waistline too.
Mm.
Maybe. Because I don't know. Maybe I could just put a belt over her because she's supposed to have like something like a whip hanging on her hip.
A whip.
A whip.
A whip on her hip.
Yeah, just whippy. Scratch, 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 scratch. Yeah, the more days that pass, the more nervous I become.
Oh.
It's like only one of you know my DMing style, so
Yeah.
or
It'll
at
be
least have
fun.
experienced it firsthand. So it's like gotta do good, can't disappoint.
Aw, it'll be fine.
I am allowed to be a weenie. Yeah, this belt looks fine. I just hope like the first bit of session is entertaining because it's like it's mostly on you guys to
Yeah.
tell me about like how you met and stuff,
Oh boy.
and like you'll at least get a good decent chunk of time to help like establish uh like how did you guys meet each other and or whether or not you want to just kind of like, oh, we ran into each other at some point, um, but now we're kind of stuck together out the gate. Let's go.
Yeah.
um, which like I can also run with, so whatever.
Yeah.
Be like, watch out, guys, watch out. And yeah, maybe you'll watch out or maybe not. I'm going to make these blue, dabba dee ba da die. But you guys get out of here. Shoot. Increase this, decrease the character, so then I can actually see the dumb background and just do a quick clean up scope for that.
Yeah.
My god, this freaking wheel though, that took forever. So I was looking at pictures of ships, and apparently it's common for yield ships to not have just one wheel.
Oh.
Because like it's the same shit. Like it's like wheels for both sides. It does the same thing in a way. But it allows you to like look back in the event that like the wind's going like slightly a different direction, so or whatever.
Yeah.
And something to that equivalent. I read it a while ago. I didn't read it in depth, but I just knew like, oh well, it can have two wheels. That's interesting, and it also looked better than just having like this one wheel thing of just like, oh, it's just like this mechanism that just goes down like that, and there's nothing here. So I didn't want empty space. Gosh. After this one, I have to do another one for this same client that it's like a centaur and some human facing off some just like I think it's like a giant or something, but it's something big and it's like slightly off screen. You can't really see it. It's just a threat, you know, an impending threat. And part of me is just like, oh, it's a good thing I know how to draw horses. Enough. But gosh, I feel like sometimes I have backlogs of commissions. And I think that's just usually because like you sometimes have the energy and sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
To work on like certain projects, and you're just like, I need to work on it because I got paid to do it. But at the same time, you know that you're not going to deliver as nicely as you would like if you started working on it right then and there.
Oh, absolutely. Like, as much as I feel bad that like my commissioners have been waiting for a decent amount of time, like if I just forced myself to do them now, I don't think they'd be as good as I was if I was a little better. That and all my commissioners are very patient, and I love them all.
Oh, that's very fortunate. Only like a chunk of my commissioners are like that. God, I wish that were me.
Oh, to be fair, you've had way more commissioners than I ever have, so like you've got more of a variety of people you've dealt with.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't. You already know that like a good chunk of my commissions. Hang, I gotta change my posture a little. A lot of my commissions have not been posted, or are unavailable to general public. So yeah, you do get like variety of people. And you learned very, very quickly that the way to do commissions, unless you know they're people that you know,
Mm-hmm.
um, is to do it by commission form.
Yeah.
And so then you get to choose like what pieces you want to work on, and that definitely does work, especially when you're in high demand.
Yeah, I'm not as in high demand, so like I just take what I can get. Because usually whenever I open commissions, like I'll get like just the amount. There's not usually someone like, "Oh, are you still open?" So
Mm-hmm.
I can't get away with that just yet.
And I'm in high demand on other sites.
Oh yes, yes you are.
Please, it's for
Listen,
the money.
they appreciate your talent and they will pay you to do it. Get that money.
Get that money. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
There's
But also,
absolutely
you get really
there
tired of
is
drawing the
nothing wrong
same.
with it.
And no, there isn't nothing wrong with it, but you get tired. You get a little tired
Very
sometimes. You're just like, I want to draw other things.
very true.
But then you can't say, like, well, here I'm going to draw other things because then your style can get recognized. So you have to stay within a specific genre. And that's me, and it's a little painful. Um, but at the very least, what I learned is that adoptables,
Hmm.
uh, if
That's a fast.
you
That is a
get,
fast way to make money.
well, yeah, it is a fast way to make money, but if you get in with the right crowd of people, oh my
Hmm.
lord. Um, because like I ran into somebody like um, who did like adoptable designs a lot. In fact, like they make triple digits on auto buy like within the hour of posting. That's how in demand they are.
Yeah.
And then I show up out of freaking nowhere, and I don't really like talk to this person, yeah.
Hmm.
But I got their attention somehow because they saw my the style which like I drew, and they're like, oh, I like that. And then because I have like multiple discords, uh,
Hmm.
they reached out to me and they're like, hey, you want to do a collab? And I was like, oh, bruh, this is it. And
This
that
is your
was
in. This is it.
this is it. And then yeah, so they're just like, yeah, like I'll show you the ropes, like what I do and stuff. I was like, please, that'll be very useful, and it's just, it is useful. It is very nice. Um, but it's still also at the same time, I want to draw something else,
Yeah.
but also the money. Yeah, that looks like a wheel.
Wheel.
A wheel, yeah. Let's just do this. One more over here. Boop, boop. God. This side railing for this ship was I was looking at this one video of just a ship in general.
Hmm.
Um, it oh my god. I'm kind of fortunate that I was taught under this one professor who was like, you can draw anything if you know how to do this technique.
Hmm.
And it, oh my god, I cannot make this line. Okay. And it's true. Like you can draw any shape as long as you can break it down into like three phases.
Hmm.
Um, which is like you have like these three boxes, right? And you have like the top view, like the bottom view, and the side view.
Hmm.
And then what you end up doing is creating like this cube. I'm actually drawing it on screen. Um, you draw like this cube and everything, and so
Hmm.
you have like your item or whatever. Like let's say it's like a sphere or or what have you, and then you just line it up and you can figure it out from there.
Mm.
You don't actually do it like how I did like that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's to help your mind understand what the hell is going on.
Mm.
But if you you can technically say like, oh well, I have like this cube or something with like a weird shape like that, sticking out of the ground, and you have like a very specific angle of which you want to draw it in, like say how like I did right here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say, oh well, the side view is mm, like that, and we're just gonna say that the top view is eh, okay, like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what that ends up being is a shape that is like I have one long piece. I have I have to scooch over. I have this going out. I have this coming up, and I can like figure out by like going across, like where that shape breaks and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and just going in and just being like, okay, well, it's shaped like whatever. That's the equivalent of what I was trying to do right there. But yeah, like you can use like boxes to figure that out, and they don't have to be like super accurate boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
just
cool.
like it's just how you just generally figure stuff out, and that's kind of what I did for just the general shape of the boat,
Mm-hmm.
and what I did for the wheels.
Nice.
Side note: this is also like insider like SCAD knowledge, so
Oh, I'll tuck that away.
technically speaking, like I could get in trouble just like if I was still
Seriously?
at SCAD, but I'm not, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Hey, I paid for this knowledge, okay? So
You did.
I'm using it how I wish. And if I want to teach other people about it, sure, there's not a problem. I mean, they don't have to go to an expensive school just to learn how to draw a freaking cube. However, it is useful to learn how to, do basic shape breaking down and stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Occasionally, just like, God, I wish that were me. Honestly, it took me forever to grasp that lesson, um, because I was just not the best learner. Um, I remember I used to attend like these little lesson seminars that other students would make because they would grasp these lessons a lot better than you could, um, and you get to learn like their techniques and how how they figured stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Nyaf?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was at the school when I was attending, and she did such a seminar. Because I was like, okay, I like the technique that she does, but she's understanding it in a different manner than I am. So how is she doing it? And so yeah, like I went to her little teaching thing, and like I think it was like an hour and a half later, it was like she opened my third eye, and I was like, oh, I get it. And it just made so much more sense, and it was really awesome. I actually still have the PDFs of the lesson. Um,
Oh.
in the event my monkey brain forgets, which will
Good.
happen. Oh hey, look at that! It's 9 o'clock.
Sure is.
I'm I'm free.
You're free.
Well, to any who are still here, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. But my gosh, I am going to bop right off.
Get some rest.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Later.